last time, we fixed the floor of this character, and I think we didn't touch really the lighting, and that's what we'll probably be doing today. As far as I remember, we set ourselves the goal to check the lighting and then a revision of the materials, and yeah, that would probably be it. So this is a very low resolution render at the moment. And so yeah, the inspiration again for it's to make it, well, I mean, this is the character from the other render that I did. This was a render in Keyshot with like a lot of like post production in Photoshop. But the problem is that it's not really possible to do like a turntable of this. So what I want to do is I just want to render the cat in a version where like I can do a turntable, a version of rendering, let's say, that I can do a turntable. So that's what I'm gonna be aiming for. Like I'd like to get to like this kind of like result-ish if possible in terms of lighting in general, not the VFX. But yeah, that'll be it. That will be it. Like it's probably gonna look a bit more like this here. This being the Archangel renders. So yeah, like you can expect closer to this. I just meant like the lighting in general. I'll keep also the black background so that I can do the turntable. Now we have a question. When you work on this Neopocalypse, do you have a pre-made concept or do you just wing it? For the Archangels and most of the horsemen, I just winged it. Basically, I did my own concept in 3D. But for the elementalists, I did a few concepts beforehand. Plus, I had a few friends giving me a couple of like tips on the concepts and stuff. All right, so let's start by rendering. Like we'll use this scene, this camera. Actually, I'll just reload my scene. All right. So I'll save this angle, this camera angle here, just in case I need to so in case I move and I want to go back to it. Anyways, so yep, let's just like see what my lights do. So just so we know. Okay, the floor of the spotlight floor, I'll just leave it as it is. But I'll remove left, main, right, and top. So as it is right now, I will only have my like ambient light, which doesn't like it's really just to remove like any like total blackness that I put a light like this. We'll see the effect. And I'll have the spotlight on the floor. So it's gonna look disconnected a bit, for sure. But you see this is kind of like a spotlight that exists all the time. Well, there's also like the emissive that you see right here. I wonder if it's not like a good time to do a test on the emissive and boost it. It's not through here that I do that. It's gonna be Um, mm, mm, mm. Right here, emissive light. Let's just, yeah, make it stronger. I'll save a record of this render. Hey, thanks for the follow. Image test. Let's call it A1. Let's re-render with a stronger emissive. Yeah, so it doesn't really contribute much. Let's boost again, even more. Hey, thanks for the sub, Navy. Super cool. Thank you so much. Am I gonna need to boost it even more? 10. I'm working on my proper hard surface character for the first time. It's pretty hard to come up appealing shape language on the spot. Oh, it is. Yeah, it's a whole new thing. So give yourself some time, eh? Sup, Marco? That sneak peek of the new Neo Apocalypse character on Instagram looks sick. Love the layering. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Okay, so it's still not strong. I'm just gonna go like 100. I don't understand why it's like. Hala Begon, have you ever looked into Unreal 5 for character showcase? Yes, I do, but my technique creates heavy meshes and um, it has a hard time with that. Unreal 5, I mean. Okay, for some reason, the intensity of that light is really not making anything. Arnold, Arnold light. I feel like in the past it did something when I was using it with I just don't know why it's not emitting any light. If I turn it off, it's gonna turn it off, right? It's making no difference. Okay, so what's up? What's up? Why isn't it not producing a light? The objects are there. Hmm. I guess I got my light group here. Okay. I think I got it. So this excludes. Okay, so this works, this works. Okay. Now this one is disconnected, so that should be good. Okay, let's do another little test here. Hey Marco, huge fan, stoked to finally catch you live. Oh yeah, I already read that, that's cool. Yeah man, it's my pleasure, Davey. Okay, I think I got it now. Let's do the ultimate test just to see. Or I might have actually not looked at it for a while and now I'm jaded. Oh, fucking Christ, it's not. Sorry for the cussing. What is not working? Even with nanite, yes, because nanite compresses the mesh and it didn't make it look good at all. Yeah, as Dal X is saying, yeah, nanite screws up with the geo. It can't be. Always visible in viewport. Type mesh. Mesh is emissive right there. Cast shadow atmospheric. All right. Okay, I think I got it. I think I got it. There's certainly like a lens flare that was added right there, so let's render the entire thing. Hmm. Why is there a lens flare on this one, but not the rest? No, it's not that the light are too deep into the mesh. Thanks for the suggestion, though. Okay, so I did make a difference in terms of like how much it's lighting. It's just that the radius of the light is really not going far, which by itself not necessarily a problem. I'm a bit confused as to why it's just not lighting at all. Like not creating like a glow or something. Yeah, if you want to show wireframe, maybe, but for renders, it looks perfectly fine. Okay, well, I'm happy to know your test worked well. I can tell you for a fact that mine didn't work. Okay, so why is there lens flares on some of them and others not? Also, like the lens flare are probably coming up. Denoiser, lens effect. If I remove lens effect, it's probably going to remove. All right. That's weird. That's probably because now it's too strong. Probably like these like cast shadow were not like helping. So let's go back to a more let's try to at least get something glowing without necessarily having like the lens flare popping too much. Yeah, those like reflection on the character of the light is maybe a bit much. Let's think of something. Is there a way to... So if I go into the properties, it actually tells it already to ignore it, but this is not that it's light, the light. Yeah, it's like it's the bounce of the light on the thing that's creating this. If I do this here. No. Yeah, the fact that they're like showing on it, it's pretty disturbing. It's really not a cool effect. So what if I remove it as a light and I just boost it as an emissive? Oh, let's just test. This is like removing it as a light. Oh, they're still showing on the character. I feel like I get like almost the same amount of glow. Let's check in the material editor. Let's give it 5 of emissive. Is there a way to make exaggerated lighting or something? I never used 3ds Max, but Blender has similar function. Not that I know of. Okay, well, at least that's making like the lights glow. So this is actually the effect I was going for. Now, is all of that like pixel gonna be like bothering? I would love to have the emissive without the like the reflection. Let's check it out. Arnold Prati mesh without reflection. Or oh wait. It's probably here. Visibility. Yeah, you see, maybe like if it's a. Let's try that again. Let's render it like this. Lonely Miai. Hey Chaos, hey there! Salata, hello Marco, hello chat, hello! Lonely Mia. Why 2ds Max over Maya for rendering? Just because it's I know Max and I don't know Maya much. I mean I know it a little bit, but not enough. Okay, I think we found our solution. I'll just compare before and after. See, there you go. I got rid of all of like that jittery reflection. That's perfect. This is what I wanted. So we're good. We are good. So I do not need to have the light mesh here. So I'll delete this. And just the emissive with like a property of non-reflection was good. So perfect. Volume scattering. Let me try this. If it's volumetric light scattering, that would be cool. Let's do it before and after. No difference at all. Okay, so I'll remove it from here since we don't need it. Cool. So that emissive was the trick. Maybe I want to try one last thing. What if I saturate it even more? Because if it's too yellow, I'm not gonna like it. But it's now because of like the strength of the emissive, it's pretty much white. I want it to be a little bit warmer. Okay, we'll leave it like this for the moment, and we'll see. We'll see if I like it later. Okay, so now we're good. The main, not the main light, but like the skylight should be fine. I'll add the main light and just see what do I have for a main light, if it's it's coming from the right direction. Perito Peruno. Hey everyone. Hello. By the way, so a lot of people have been asking me like when the next contest is going to start on the Discord server. For those who are not on the Discord server, you can check the link at the bottom, and either link are going to bring you to the Discord server. And yeah, I'm thinking of having the next the I'm thinking about having the next contest sponsored by a few like companies that have cool prizes. Looking into it right now, actually, it's pretty cool. It's pretty exciting. I got a few leads for the moment, so yeah, that might actually be pretty cool. Okay, all right. So let's just do a test. So my main lighting is actually coming from like here. I already forgot the look of it. Let's test. A little bit higher. Okay, not sure why it's lagging so much. Wow, it's crazy lagging. Oh my god. I'm not sure why. It's not like I got like a bunch of stuff in there. All of my viewports are in performance mode also. Weird. Danielle Simmons, 3D. Hello, Marco. Looking nice. Well, thank you. Thank you. Okay, so right now I'm missing like part of the face that might be a bit too high. Like it's a cool effect, but like if I'm going to be lacking, like miss like a certain area of the face, eh. It does create like a cool shadow though. See, like this is like a bit flat. This is a much more interesting shadow. but I'm losing kind of a part of it. So let's maybe aim for like in the middle. I really don't understand why moving my light is so laggy right now. Yeah, weird. Anyways, at the same time, I mean, like he's kind of like his head is like facing a bit down, so there's so much I can do for the sliding. So I'll use this one because this one is way too much way too much shadow. This is too flat. This is probably like okay, I guess. Maybe like we're gonna add like a fill light for like a bit of the part that's missing. I'm wondering if I put it just a little bit to the right, if it's going to help. It's not a big change, but let's test that. By the way, I'm wondering, is there like any lag on your side? Because when I move the lights, it's really lagging in the software. I'm just wondering if it's lagging also in the stream. Doesn't seem like it. Perfect. So this is moving the camera a bit away from the character. Not a big change. Okay, let's go with that. For the lighting, it's a little bit better. It like offers like some interesting like shades. And that's what I'm aiming for, so that's good. Let's add the rim lights. now. I'll start with the one on the right, which is going to be the most important one because it's the one the most in the shade. Oh, by the way, so main. Did I have a shade of orange in this one? Well, yeah, very light shade of orange. So the rim light that's going to come from the right has a tint to it of red. We'll see. I'll actually just like render it like this to, oops, it's not activated. I wish the contest theme would be the number 10. Number 10 is like these, the like animal creatures, sci-fi animals. I just don't remember the numbers exactly. Okay, all right. So the light is not placed like it's you see it's coming here, but we're not seeing it on like the head, which is kind of like what we want, and we don't have it. So let's go on the top here. Of course, moving this light is also showing to be an issue. Also, I'll make every light point at the same place. Their targets are like even moving an object lags a lot. Is it like the symmetry that's making things lag this much? Oh yeah, I think it's the symmetry on other objects. Oh, you know what? I really don't mind baking the symmetry in. It's gonna mean that like, let's try that. Convert to editable mesh. Yeah, it's much better. Just want to see if I fucked up any display. Okay, seems to be mostly there. Just gonna confirm. Yeah, so the only difference is the light displaying, so I guess we're good. So it's really visible on the flat planes, legs showing up. It's probably the shade from the arm. Might also be that the panel's not big enough. Yeah, it's pretty small, eh? Let's augment the quad size. Not sure of like the direction of the light also. Well, more like the angle, but oh, Jacob, thanks for the sub. I didn't hear the bell. Thanks, man. 10 months, eh? That is quiet the commitment. All right, that's a bit intense. The lighting here. So the intensity might, I mean, the size of the light, of course, is gonna make a difference, but I do like that it's actually like touching most of the character here. So before reducing the intensity, I'll just maybe move it more at the back. It went fast though, feels like you started to stream yesterday. Man, I'm really happy to be at the end of the character. Like I'm ready to move on. Okay, so in terms of like where the light is hitting, it seems to be hitting like at the right places. So for me, that's good. I think it's just going to be a matter of like its intensity. Do you have anything planned for your next project? Well, I want to render the this guy with the new scene also, just to homogenize the both of them. Okay, all right. So we got a little bit of rim light. Got it here. That looks good. The head is a bit more lit, so that's good also. Let's see before and after, with and without the rim light. So it does add some light that was needed in terms of like reading the volumes. On the head here, it like kind of like contributes into flattening it though. Maybe we'll need to move like the main light, considering it's sliding the face that well. Let's just make sure like the rim light is where we want it. Do I wish to have a little bit more visible? Do I want it to be more on the side maybe? Do I want it to be less underlit? Let's try less under. Yeah, let's raise it here. Right, moving it a bit more forward like this. So yeah, I was really hoping that the light would kind of like light the back of the ears. I'm kind of like wondering if I'm gonna have to add like a fake light just to get that. Or maybe I should make peace with that and yeah, we'll see. Maybe the top light is gonna help. Okay, so we get it more like on the arm, less at the bottom. That's very good. I don't want to light necessarily the bottom of the character. I got more of like higher on the character here. Maybe having it more forward is not... So we're going to try for higher, but not more forward. Like, we're starting to nitpick right now, but you know what? Once in a while, I do like to nitpick. So it's more at the back. Yeah, I guess that's better. Let's see if I play with the color. I'm going to play with the color and the intensity of the light. Okay, so for the color, I mean, I'll see with like when using the one on the left, because if I use like a blue rim light, red rim light, which is always like a cool thing to do, it could work well. Maybe the intensity though is way too much, but you see, like at least like it doesn't flatten the face too much because we get like a rim light of a different color, so that's kind of cool. Let's reduce it just to 1, so it's not that extreme. Might be too saturated though. Okay, let's add the other light. This one is already pretty much the same as what we just changed here. The backlighting was actually in orange. Let's change it to... So the blue and yeah, let's put it the same value. Let's just see how it's. Hmm. Let's just boost the light for the moment because it's not really visible. Okay, it still doesn't really show up that much. But I closed the. Not really visible though. Maybe I should move the light a little bit more to the side, maybe. So for the right one, like it's clearly visible in the character. I just want to have somewhat of the same thing on the left. Hmm. Let's boost it even more. Wow, it's the light's very shy. Let's give it like a really more intense intensity and much more on the side. How high is this light? Hmm. Stretching a little bit. Okay, so we have some in the eye, so that's already like cool. I feel like it's lighting a little bit more of the model. It's still just hard to see. Let's saturate even more the color. I think it might get like overkill though. Mm-hmm. Got some on the head here, so that's cool. Bit too much on the. So I'm gonna do. Yeah, maybe I should do that. I'm gonna duplicate this light. Clone. I'm gonna view the scene through this camera. I'll change the point of view. Just because, like, in reality, what I'll be doing is when I'll change the angle of the camera, I'll just rotate the model so I keep like the same lighting. And I've just noticed I was doing it like at an angle, so if I actually get it correctly here, I think it's going to be more representative of. Okay, and now that I have this, now I'll try to give them equal. So now they're mathematically at the same place, which probably is not going to make for the like a perfect result, even if they are mathematically at the opposite of each other. That'll be a starting point. There's also the main light that I want to change its orientation, so like there's no reason to actually truly make it equal anyway. But it's cool to have like the rim light here like this. Might be a bit too much on the. Navgoroth. Zav. Meow meow. Indeed, meow meow. Very meow meow. I'll do something else also. So I just want to check the parameters. Oh, there's really a difference of spread, eh? Oh, okay. 500, 120, 120. I'll equalize those as well. around this. How are you doing, bro? I'm doing pretty good, pretty good. Advancing slowly on this guy over there. We're getting there. We're gonna get there. All right, like I feel like now they're like more like equal, so that's good. I'm wondering if I want to be a bit more like coming from under though. I'll do this, and also I'm gonna bring them a bit forward. Ah, you gotta love tweaking. You got to love tweaking. I like that we see the rim light in the eye. So the main light a little bit upward. It's kind of cool. Maybe too much in the middle though. All right. I want to do a test. What if they're really at the back? Yeah. Even if it doesn't cover like everything, but I'm thinking I like them more when they're on the back like this. Let's go and make them brighter than that. It's blasting a bit the light, but actually, you know what? I'm gonna make another test. I'm gonna do it, but without the main light. You see, I like when it does like on the side here, and it's kind of like what I was going for at first, and I lost track of it. It's fun. You see, we're having the subsurface that I was looking for right now. It's kind of cool just like that also. Like it's, of course, like it's missing some lighting, but it's cool to see like the effect here. Let me just look at that a bit. I'm gonna try something. Okay, so that didn't work, but what if I take their targets and I move it up? Okay, why isn't it working? Okay. I don't know if it's gonna be like too much underlit. I mean, or no difference at all. Okay, so it's not getting any more of the head. It's getting mostly bottom. So even if it's aiming up with the panels, it's not really like. All right, so let's undo that move and undo the move of having them higher. Okay, so now we're back to this here. Let's put everything higher. Aim more at the head. Noctis Lucis. Hello, I saw the elemental wind tease on the New Apocalypse and I am in love with this universe. Thank you, and I can't wait to receive the XM statue at home. Ah, that's cool. Thanks for saying that. That makes me feel good. I've just released a teaser on our Instagram. You can check at the bottom of the screen. Go on our social medias and the Instagram. I just put a teaser there for the next Elemental coming. I'm happy that people are excited for it. It's such a change from the other characters of the series, so I'm happy that like the reception is good. I'm really happy. Okay, so I get more on the ears. I get more on the face as well, which is good. I get more on the upper body, which is maybe starting to get a bit intense though. What if I do halfway? Ooh, that might be the winner. Do we have a winner? Do we have a winner? Let's see that. Yeah, so that's too much. That's the sweet spot. That's the sweet spot. Okay, so that's good. Now it's time to add the main light back. Or wait, maybe we could do like a test with the top light actually. Let's re-enable the top light. Top light will be a bit more yellow, but very slight tint. And coming from a bit more from the right, it's aiming at the top of the head. Should be aiming at the top of the head. A 100 quad. Nan. Okay, let's see. Let's see what now. What I'm hoping is that it's gonna redden the ears and offer just some red light on the top of the head, just for the readability of the head. Oh, didn't do much, eh? Yeah, it didn't do much, eh? Just that little thing here. Wonder why. The intensity seems to be good. Maybe it's the distance? No, the distance seems to be the same. Too much at the back. Yeah, let's augment the intensity. I mean, I don't mind augmenting the intensity if it means that the ears are going to be more red also. Jeez. Still not visible. All right, well, and you're starting to ask for trouble. Oh, I think I know what it is. It's the... it's this. I put it to 12 instead of 120. Whoopsie. Let's put it back down to this because it might actually be pretty intense. So it was the size of the plane of light. Boom. Yeah, okay. So you see now it's now it's way too strong. But I don't care about like how it actually lights the rest of the character. So maybe I can try to control the size instead of controlling the intensity, so that like it just lights like a portion of the character at the back. Because I do like the REM light at the top of the head. Like I'm looking for a pretty dramatic lighting anyway for these characters. Okay, that's maybe a bit too much toned down. Let's go to 60. By augmenting the range of the, not the range, but like the size of the plane like this, it also augments the intensity, so it's one thing to consider. And it's starting to be cool. Is that it? Do I need more? I'll save that. Save that under another iteration, just in case. Okay, so I get a lot, I get more than what I actually was looking for. Like I did get these all lit, top of the hands, which is kind of like normal for sure. I wouldn't need to add radius. I don't want it to affect it that much. I get the top of the shoulder hair, which might be too much. So let's see if I lower the light. Blue Oxel, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Okay, let's compare this one. Or back to nitpickiness. Okay, so it's much less dramatic. It does light a bit more some areas. Hmm. I'll do a middle of the two. And I will augment the size of these planes. Now we're getting pretty big. So around the head, that's good. It's like right here, I feel it's like maybe too much. Maybe it has to do with the fact that the light is coming a bit more from the right. Let's put it smack in the middle. It did help a lot to do that. Yeah. Okay, it's better like that. I will just smooth it slightly so it's not like so perfectly symmetrical. And that'll probably be it. To get the nice effect on the ears, I'll just need to bring back my main light. Find like the right like orientation, shading, and intensity of it, and You know what? I'll keep it right in the middle. Boom. Okay. Okay. So back to main light. I'll just put the main light exactly how it was before. So yeah, it's probably too lit or too widely lit. So maybe too frontal. No, not too frontal, too centered. Maybe too wide also. Okay, that might actually be better. It's a bit weird around the face though, but okay. Okay, so the spread is like 60, not a spread, but hmm. I do not like that. Oh boy. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Oh man, I'm losing like a lot of light super fast. Moshi Moshi, hello hello, ça va bien toi aussi? Woof. Thank you. Thanks for the compliment. It's still like getting like a bit flat, eh? Is this that because of the roundness? Are you comping this afterwards? No, because I'm looking to have a turntable done. And since I want it in turntable, I need to have like a decent lighting in there. Hmm. Yeah. Also, that's one thing in when I'm moving the model around. Those like rim lights are kind of like not working all the time. I do have to have like a good turntable, so I can't really just do one thing all for one angle. That was the next test, right? Like now I'm kind of like stuck with the main light, not sure like what I want, but this is why I'm testing like other angles. Might also be that the skin is like not working well in terms of like the shader. Whereas like maybe like the rest is so shiny that like the skin is hard to hmm. In this angle the main light looks decent, at least better. Yeah, rim light is whew, very strong. So I reduced the rim light. I feel like I'm having like some decent result even in like in the main view. And maybe that's gonna actually help it like not get over like blasted in the other views. That's one thing that happens. I often put my rim light too intense at first. That might be a bit too low, though. Also, I have to remember I put a Fresnel on the skin. Maybe with the lighting that does like a bit of something. Okay, I'm guessing this should be fine now. Just gonna test another random view. I'd like to get to a decent place with the lighting for this stream because I'm gonna have to stop soon. Like the reflection is really strong. I wonder if I make it like much bigger. Let's do a comparison between those two. Okay, so yeah, that's what I thought. It's like augmenting the range will light it a little bit more, but it does remove like my shadows. I might actually prefer it big like this. Like normally I thought it would have flattened the results. Maybe it's just in that angle as well. Still cool. I'll do a little test. I'll actually reduce it to like 80. Trying to create like harsher shadows, but not harsher, but broader shadows. Okay, it's just the lighting that's off. Let's put it to 3. Okay, let's compare those two. Yeah, I think yeah, definitely the hmm. I think I prefer it. Maybe that. Maybe that. Oops, I lost my. Uh-huh. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. I think I like that. I think I like that. Let's boost the light slightly more. And I might not even need to do that. Okay, yeah, no, it did help. And let's try like a in between of those two. If I get this, I'm gonna test in other views, and this actually has the potential to be the final lighting. I mean, I'll always check tomorrow, not tomorrow, but next stream. I mean, it's a good place where to stop, though, for sure. Okay, G4. A little higher and in the middle. Yeah, okay. That actually looks good. Let's test another angle. Andres PJ, hello everyone. Awesome work as always. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, yeah, those rim lights are pretty strong. Is that the top light that's doing this? It's the top light that's blasting like this. So let's just see what we can do about that. Can we reduce the intensity? Hmm. Do lose a lot. I do. Hmm. Might be a bit too low. Eh. It helps a bit more with like this side that's like overblasted. Okay, I guess. Okay. I guess that's okay. We'll have to work on the materials next time. Just checking if like they work well with what we have. But I'm feeling like that might be good. Let's do another render here. It's catching the light right there. It's really intense how the metal is. How the lighting is responding to that. Can't really like control like those things. So maybe like the thing is like in movement. It'll like pass by fast. Or like I go in substance and I really reduce the. Well, that's the thing. That's why I have to play with the materials now. Now that I know that I have like a decent lighting. It's kind of like just a question of like, okay, well, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have to play also with the lens lighting. Okay, let's put it back here. Let's do a render with a bit more quality. Let's go at 3. So this is going to take much more time to render, but it'll give us like an example of when we put everything at higher resolution. It's not that much slower. Also, I have a feeling it's not like overblasting the lights, maybe. But anyways, we have the. It's a bit smoother. Yeah. All right, so yep, let's let's save this. This is going to be our starting point for next time. I'm hoping next time we can play with the materials. Maybe I'll revisit the light. But yeah, I mean, it's getting there. I might need to go back in substance and like maybe like sharpen the details a bit. Like I'll see what I need to do, but at least this is an improvement of the lighting for sure. So that's good. That's a good thing we did. Let's save that. Boom. Marco, what's up? Long time no see. Scythe FSH. Hello, hello. Welcome. All right. Well, I guess. Yep. I guess it's good like that. Cool. All right. So, thanks Roland for coming. I'll actually do a little raid here just to finish the stream. So, yep. I'll see. I'll see next week if I can advance further. It'll be again some tweaking, but yeah, we're getting there. And then I'll try to tackle this guy over here. after with the same kind of like render, so I can do turntables and that sort of stuff. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe I'll add like a bit of like smoke at the back, like as a background. We'll see. I just don't want to distract. Also, I like those renders when it's black at the back. So yeah, all right. So I hope everyone will have a great week. I'll see you next week. Until then, take good care. Bye bye.